I think this is a much more fitting color. It's a lot softer. Pointed at the roof, it looks nice. I got a flame right behind you guys if you hear any crackling. What is up? Good afternoon with you boys. How y'all feeling, man? A few things to cover real quick. So today was my first ever 12-hour shift. It was a voluntary 12-hour shift. As you guys know, my typical shift is like 10 hours. We got pushed back bad today. And I also found a new method on how to get on picking line consistently. I'm going to try it again tomorrow. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, then fuck me. We're going to be fucked. Literally, like, it's going to be, I already know it's going to be busy as hell tomorrow. But what can a nigga do? But like I said, I volunteered for extra time because I know we were busy. And yeah, they offered overtime with not double pay, but it was like, instead of making 23, I was making like 27 or like, yeah, about 27 or something like that. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna stay for 2 hours and just dick around. I didn't end up dicking around, but I did take like a 30-minute little powwow. What they had us doing basically was like what they call crash, where basically they'll send packages and it's a long line of people and you're basically just not sorting, but it's kind of like how picking is when it's pick and stow. So yeah, you guys, if you don't work for Amazon, do you don't know what I'm talking about? But it's hard to explain it without getting in Amazon's term of services and whatever the fuck. So anyhow, if I'm a little like all over the place, that's why. It's because I'm quite tired, but my brain hasn't caught up to, or my body hasn't caught up to it yet. I took a bath today. I just take hot baths every once in a while. And when I was doing such, I was like low key dozing off. Not really sleepy wise, but I was more of like, I could see that my attention was like wavering and my head was nodding. Whew. But I wasn't falling asleep, so yeah. I was dozing off a bit, but like I said, it's no biggie, honestly. Um, 12-hour shift, came home, took a bath, and that's about it. My day has really been kind of just linear as fuck. Recorded a few TikToks as the norm, but I've gotten back to the whole, like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Like, what do I do? I really do want to start reinvesting in getting into the whole day trading stuff again. And I'm considering, like, what's the best way to do that. But at the same time, I keep thinking to myself, yeah, it's cool to, like, put money into the bank and all that stuff. Or not the bank, but put money into my stock account and all that. But I don't have liquid assets to do that right now. So I have to just wait. But then the other part of me is like, bro, you could just back test. That is true, but why put myself mentally in the water if I'm not going to start swimming, you know what I mean? And maybe that's not really like relatable to a lot of you guys, but I can kind of frame it like, why start gaining the mental burden that comes from trading as soon as possible? That's the only thing that I don't like about trading. I mean, it's cool. Like, mental warfare is all fun and all, but, like, I'm a little too tired right now to be dealing with practicing trading way before I start. And to be fair, we don't know when I'll be able to sell the vehicle or when I'll be able to get my startup money for it. So I could be back testing for 3 months, which is technically, you would want to back test as long as you can or live trade on a demo account as long as you can. But once again, I don't really have the time for that right now. And my main priority really just consists of making bread through Amazon. So once I can get that done and run that up as much as I can, then I can start moving. Also, today I went ahead and transferred every single dime and penny that I have in my bank account into my credit card. Now, why is this? I watched a video that Agent posted a while ago, I assume, and it was just edited on my TikTok, but he was basically saying to use a credit card instead of a debit card. And for the longest time, I've been using a debit card, and I've been thinking to myself, brother, I used to use my credit card like a debit card, and it was only good things. I was building my credit like fucking crazy. So I'm probably gonna go back to doing that. I'm going to have a zero balance on my debit card at all times, and there's no penalties for having that. So I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't do it. And for oh my god. And for a credit card, I can gain points. I also, get, or I was about to say gain rewards, but I get points from spending money that I was going to spend regardless. And also purchase protection and a whole lot of other things. So it makes sense for me to start paying off my cards and getting that cycle going. I'm probably going to go ahead and pay off my Navy Federal first. And I want to say Amex, but I have too much of a balance on my Amex. I have too much of a balance on my Amex card right now, honestly. So I don't really know. But yeah, go ahead and pay off the Capital One, I guess. Get that up out of the way. But if I do pay it off, it's $800. And at that point, I dead ass would just rather pay off my Amex and just make small payments on the Capital One over time. Because I know the Amex interest charges are going to be so much fucking higher. Anyway, very quick video. Not a lot to talk about. Probably going to go to sleep after this. Probably listen to some ASMR or something, bro. This pumpkin spice smell with the orange lights and the slight dimming. I need to close my blinds and it looks so much better. That's really going to do it for me, man. So I'm probably going to turn the candle off. Or not turn the candle off. Actually, I'll keep it lit. Keep the candle lit, turn off the light, and close the blinds and be set for the night, man. Don't leave the candle on, obviously, but I'll wake back up eventually and kind of just rock with that. So lay down, get some of that stuff going on. Matter of fact, I got all my clothes out the dryer, so never mind. But yeah, man, pick out my clothes for tomorrow so I can go to work. I also have my item on Depop, all my items on Depop on that vacation mode thing that I told you guys about. Been getting a lot of offers. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of shopping on Depop, maybe to get another pair of Carhartt jeans, because I like my blue jeans so much. If I can get a pair of black jeans, that'd be sick. But at the same time, I got the Dickies, so it's kind of like, do I even need it? Oh shit, I look black. So yeah, that's basically the plan. I don't know. I'm gonna just do some browsing on Depop. Might find something I like, but I'm not really expecting to spend any money, so I'll check you guys tomorrow for any updates or anything that happens. But yeah, as of right now, there's not a lot to talk about. The car did pretty well again today. The engine light did come on, but no severe problems. The power steering was groaning a lot. I don't know why it was moaning and groaning so much, but I guess the pump itself is starting to go out, and maybe that's where the leak is coming from. I don't know, but I'll have to check that out. So that would make it the alternator and the pump itself that's leaking. So I'll have to check it out later. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about it. As long as it can drive from A to B right now, I'm good. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.